afternoon and welcome to another Youth Sports Network presentation of the Nassau Suffolk Football League. Today, the Seaford Broncos take on the Rosedale Jets in a pony division contest here from Brookville Park in Rosedale, Queens. I'm Clyde Dottie Jr. along with Tony Toon.
William Farks will kick off for the Broncos. Ball's on the ground but recovered. Ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line in the Jets territory. Rosedale Jets on the move. And we start off with a penalty. Spot the ball on the 28-yard line. The Rosedale Jets pony goal team is coached by James Glover. We got a run off the right side, and that stop for no gain. 2nd and 15 coming up. Quarterback steps back, throws a pass, and it's nearly picked off. It was short. That'll bring up a 3rd and 15 from the 28-yard line. The Jets are trying to get back that yardage they lost on that illegal procedure penalty to start the game. Play off the left side, and that's brought down for little to no gain. Looks like Rosedale is in punt formation. Punt's underway, and it's a nice punt. Takes a bounce and is fielded by the Bronco running back. On the right side, he tries to cut it back towards the middle, and he's brought down on a nifty tackle. The Broncos start off with good field position. That's called the Jets' 45-yard line. Handoff, short yardage on that play. It's a straight handoff right up the middle as the Broncos try to power up the middle. They pick up a few on that play. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Tyler has the play. It's going to run off the left side. We have our first big defensive stand for the Jets. If they can shut down the Broncos' offense, they'll get the ball back. And the Broncos have their first test on offense. It's a big 4th down. There's a fumble, the ball's loose on the play, and they're not going to get there. They're going to turn the ball over on downs to the Jets. So it's 1st down Jets, and we'll mark it at the 39-yard line. 1st down Jets at the 39-yard line in their own territory. Short run, bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. Quarterback went back, faked to the first running back, gave it to the second one, and picked up a nice gain on that play. A 7-yard gain to bring up a short 3rd down play for the Jets.
Rosedale lines up. The snap. Handoff over the left side. The running back, number 24, breaks to the outside. He's in the clear. Down the sideline. Touchdown, Rosedale Jets. Let's take a look at this again as the running back starts to the outside, cuts it back up the middle, then eludes 3 or 4 tacklers and breaks to the outside and untouched up the sideline for a score. As the Rosedale Jets jump out ahead 6-0, the extra point try is forthcoming. Quarterback brings his offense to the line of scrimmage. Makes an adjustment in the backfield. The snap. Big number 32 powers into the end zone for the extra point. That'll make the score. The Rosedale Jets 7, the Seaford Broncos nothing. This is YSN, the leader in youth sports coverage. We'll be right back.
This is YSN, the world leader in youth sports coverage.
Clyde Dowdy Jr. back here at Brookville Park, where the Jets have jumped out in front of the Broncos by a score of 7-0. That last touchdown by the Jets was number 24, Christian Hiatus.
Nice run off the left side by the Broncos running back number 5. And that's Thomas Kennedy. He carries for 4, make it 2nd and 6 for the Broncos at their own 44-yard line. They got a new quarterback in for the Broncos, and that's number 10. Flag on the play. There's an offsides will take back the yardage they gained on that last play. Going to make it 2nd and 9. Antonio on the sender, checking with his running backs. We got a full backfield here. The old wishbone, hands off to number 23. Cuts over the right side, gains about 2. We'll make it 3rd and 8. Cajanito gets the play from his coach. Antonio fakes the run, tries to get outside, but the Jet defense is just too quick and he couldn't get around the corner. That's going to bring up a 4th down. Antonio's back on the center. Man in motion to the right. Comes back. There's a power sweep to the right. But no, nice play as they kick the ball off. And it takes a nice Bronco roll. It's touched by a Jet player, but he downs the ball. Nice play by the Broncos to play field position. So the Jets will take over after a nice punt. Ball's on the 16-yard line of the Jets. Nice run around the left side. It's like a 5-yard gain. We'll bring up a 2nd down play here for the Jets. Jets football, Jets on the move. Another run over the left side, turns it up into the middle. He's found the seam. 20-10, touchdown number 47 for the Jets, and that's Elijah Campbell.
As we look at this play, Big 47 powers up the middle, takes on a tackler and falls over him, cuts out to his right, and there's nothing but green in between as he takes it to pay dirt. Tack on 6 for the Jets. Extra point coming up. There's a quarterback keeper over the left side, and it's good. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter with the Rosedale Jets taking a 14-0 lead over the Seaford Broncos. This is YSN, your leader in youth sports coverage. We'll be right back.
Mom, can I have $1? I think my purse is upstairs on the bed. It's not here. Check the dining room. No. The upstairs closet.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.
If you're looking for a new pet that you can cherish every day, consider adopting from a shelter. Shelters are full of healthy, loyal, fun, loving pets, eager to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet, so bring home your new buddy today. To find out more, you can visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Be part of the first class. Get outside and get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Woo! Join the movement at actionheroalliance.com.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
When it's time for lunch, a sandwich is a quick and easy choice. And with the right ingredients, it can be good and good for you. So I'm here today to see who can build the ultimate sandwich. All right, when the time is up, our judges will give you their scores. Ready, set, go! Okay, Jason starts out with a multi-grain roll. Ooh, Allison stuffing her pita with, yes, spinach, a great source of iron. Jason isn't skipping on the protein, adding plenty of smoked turkey, just like Allison's putting the finishing touches with crispy red bell peppers for a dose of vitamin A. Time! It looks like we have a tie. We'll need to call in our special guest referee.
Now, these are what I call quick, delicious lunches. Whole grain breads, a whole variety of ingredients. There are so many different ways to build delicious, healthy sandwiches. These two get high marks in every category. I'd say you're both winners. America.
Let's get healthy together.
That's slow, that's slow. That's slow. Look, he's blushing.
Clyde Dowdy Jr. back here at Brookville Park. Nassau Suffolk Football. We start the second quarter with the Jets leading by a score of 14-0.
It's a handoff over the left side, and that stopped for no gain. Bring up second down. The Jets defense have been stiff, and the offense has been sputtering for the Broncos. Number 9, Tyler, is back in under center for the Broncos, and we got a flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct, personal foul against the Jets, and that's going to give the Broncos 15 more yards and an automatic first down, and it'll move the ball into Jet territory. And it'll put the ball at the Jets' 48-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Number 5 in motion. Tyler looked to throw, and it's picked off.
1st and 10, Jets on the 39-yard line.
There's a trap play up the middle. Short gain, but a nice one. We picked up 5 on that one, so let's call it 2nd and 5 from the 44-yard line. Jets territory. Another run up the middle. The Jets are trying to grind out yardage here. And they pick up a first down. 1st and 10 right on the 50-yard line. Jets on the move. Looks like the Jets are trying to wear out the Bronco defense here. So run up the left side, nice hole. Elijah picks up a nice ball. Covered up nicely on that handoff. Got both hands on the ball. Took it straight up. Some daylight. Picked up 5 on the play. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 for the Jets. Nice move by Elijah as he gets around a would-be tackler and makes something out of nothing. Nice run. As the Bronco defense had him corralled, he was able to slide to his left, cut back to his right, and he picks up a first down. That'll put the ball down on the 37-yard line on the Broncos. 1st and 10, Jets. Number 15 is the quarterback, under center. Once again, they hand it off to the right side. No gain on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 10. Another running play. And he gets away from the tacklers. That's number 24, Christian Hiatus. And he breaks through on a run up the middle. And he was able to spin in the middle of the field, get over to the left side, and breaks into the end zone for the 3rd Jets Jets, touchdown. Tackle on 6 for the Jets.
Extra point attempt coming up. They try the left side and it's no good. So here in the second quarter, the Rosedale Jets have a commanding 20-0 lead over the Seaford Broncos. This is YSN bringing you Nassau Suffolk football. We'll be right back.
This is YSN, the world leader in youth sports coverage.
Yo, what up, New York? This is your boy Nerf Braithwaite here with your M&N. With Dirty. M&N is the place for updates on all your New York City Council proceedings, dog. You want info on Resolution T 2010-1831 calling for the New York State Legislature to amend Section 499A of the New York State Real Property Tax Law to allow the green roof tax abatement to extend to owners who produce live food producing plants? Turn to M&N, son. Run, tell that.
Broncos will take over at their 40-yard line. Down 3 scores.
Kristen Inez has just went on a 45-yard romp to put the Jets up 20-0 here in the second quarter.
Antonio is back under center for the Broncos. They run right over the center for a gain of 3. Hopefully the Broncos can get something going here to get on the board and get back into the game. The defense has been pretty good, but has allowed 3 long runs at the point of contact on some nifty running. The Jets are showing their speed out here this afternoon. Antonio hands off to the left side, and that play is brought down for a loss. 2-yard loss, make a 3rd down and 9. Wonderful afternoon here in Queens. 3rd down, 4-minute warning. Antonio keeps the ball, tries to get around the left side, and he doesn't get very far. That's the right side, excuse me. It's a nice little option play. So that was a big and much needed 1st down for the Broncos to continue this drive. 1st and 10 Broncos at their own 48-yard line. Excuse me, the 48 of the Jets. It's a running play off the right side. 2 minutes left to go in the half. So run off the left side, up between the guard and tackle. A short gain by number 5, 3rd down and 8. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Kennedy in motion. Tony on the center.
The snap, the pitch, the toss out to the flank, and it's picked up by Kristen Inez as he races down the sideline. He could be, he is going all the way. Touchdown, Jets.
A 60-yard interception run by Kristen Inez, who has been all over the field here in the first half. It was an option play from Antonio Cajanetto to his running back, who looked over to the right flank and tried to hit his receiver, but Inez was over that play. Last defensive play by Christian, you can see as soon as he got the ball, there was no catching him. There was one man who had the slight angle where he couldn't get there.
Extra point is good. Well, no good extra.
Extra point is no good. So the score remains.
The Rosedale Jets 26, the Seaford Broncos nothing. This is YSN, the worldwide leader in youth sports coverage. We'll be right back to start the second half.
Bring out the action hero in you. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
But it would be safe to keep your distance until there's no secret that makes you smile. Reliable sources say that chicken soup has found their way out of this
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Mom, can I have $1? I think my purse is upstairs on the bed. It's not here. Check the dining room. No, the upstairs closet.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.
2 outs with a runner on first base. Now the big guy comes off the bat, hitting .342 with 92 RBIs and 36 homers.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Every book is an adventure waiting to come to life. Visit new worlds. Encounter new friends. And discover the power of reading. Go to read.gov to read A Princess of Mars, the first novel to feature John Carter. A new world awaits. Read.
Out of the mouth of babes came a request, and the request was simply, give us an opportunity to showcase the great many talents we have, and let us show you our athletic ability. And so came the birth of the Youth Sports Network. The Youth Sports Network is the nation's premier television network designed exclusively to feature the best young athletes from across the country. Youth between the ages of 7 and 14 will be this network's stars. This weekly broadcast will cover every aspect of sports entertainment, from the local sandlot leagues to the major sports arena competition. The Youth Sports Network will cover such sporting events and leagues such as, but not limited to, the Nassau Suffolk Football League, the American Youth Football League, and the New York Youth Football League for all the great gridiron play-by-play as seen in the NFL. On the basketball court, on the hardwood and the blacktop, as we cover the AAU Basketball League with a host of basketball and streetball schoolyard tournaments your heart desires. Ready to join us as we travel around the country to visit, that's right, America's best pastime. We're going to go play some baseball. We're going to watch the AAU Baseball League and a host of other baseball tournaments around the country. It's time to bounce some balls off your head, your knees, and your ankles as we get ready to play soccer, y'all. We're going to join the United States Youth Soccer Federation and the New York State Youth Soccer Federation for some of the best soccer the country has to offer. Spring into action as we sweat around the track, as we watch some of the best runners and long-distance champions take the field in the AAU track and field event. Get ready to grab a ticket and sit with us ringside as we check out some of the best boxers in the country. That's right, it's the NAU Golden Glove Boxing Competition. Travel with us to some of the nation's leading high schools as we seek out the best step moves to date. That's right, it's step dancing, courtesy of the Youth Step League. And just when you thought it was all over, the Youth Sports Network brings you coverage of the hottest junior varsity action the country has to offer. The Youth Sports Network would be commentated by skilled radio and TV sports personalities like Olympic boxing champ Mark Breland, radio and TV personality Tony Toon, Roberto Clemente Jr., Clyde Downey Jr., and former NBA All-Star Brian Stiff. The YSN will also disseminate positive messages to our youth that will encourage them to become positive citizens and to excel in school and stay away from peer pressure. YSN, the nation's first look at tomorrow's pro athletes and our community leaders.
It's time to join forces. Get energized and fuel up right. Because starting today, every kid in America has a mission. Bring out the action hero in you. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, sparkle snack Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday.
Eat well and move a lot.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday.
All the healthy children, all the healthy children.
Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
This is YSN, the leader in youth sports coverage, and we're back here for the second half of this Pony League game between the Rosedale Jets and the Seaford Broncos. Rosedale will kick off to the Broncos. Kick goes about 10 yards and is down at the 50-yard line to start the third quarter.
The score is Rosedale Jets 26, the Seaford Broncos nothing.
Christian Inez and Elijah Campbell have dominated the running game for the Jets. The offensive line has dominated for the Jets as well, opening up nice holes on both sides of the offensive line for those gifted running backs to get through. Run off the right side to start the third quarter, and that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Tyler Kniznik is back under center. Hopefully the Broncos can mount some offense here and get back into this contest. 2nd down run off the left side, and it's stopped for no gain. Third and 7 for the Bronco offense. Another run up the left side. It's a little opening, but it closed quickly. Number 23 for the Broncos is brought down, gained about 3. It's going to bring out 4th and 4 at their own 44. Nice run by Daniel Rowley. Let's see if it was enough for the first down. And it was, and that's a good run for the first down and a good beginning of the second half for the Broncos as they try to get back into this contest. From the sidelines is my sideline partner, Tony Toon Herbert. Tony, welcome.
Oh, great, man. It's beautiful, another beautiful day. Another beautiful day for football.
Absolutely, and I miss you in the booth here, son.
I appreciate that, man. Just trying to wake up. I hear we're doing pretty good out here, man.
As Elijah Campbell and Christian Inez have really shown their football prowess by scoring all of the touchdowns for the Jets offense. Inez is flanked out to the left against number 5 Kennedy, and there's another run up the middle. There's a penalty on the play. It'll be 3rd down. No, it was no penalty. The play was just called dead in the middle of the field. He must have popped back up and started the run, but his knee obviously hit the ground, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. A little confusion in the backfield. Quarterback Tyler was able to get the ball off to his running back, and he picked up about 4. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6. They have to get to the 30 for the first down.
Rosedale's got some pretty good height on this team here.
A lot of height and a lot of speed. They pursue the ball very well. They get to the hole very well. They're coached very well. Kennedy out to the right side. He's covered by Inez. The pitch to the right side. And he's brought down for no gain. And there's no penalty out there, T, so Rosedale will take over on downs. And they put their very powerful and potent offense back on the field. And as you have just noticed, they have size and speed, and that size has created some gaping holes in the first half, T.
Nice.
A new quarterback in the game, number 1, Tyrese Johnson for the Jets. And someone jumped off sides.
Looks like it's on the Broncos.
And the eagle eye of Tony Toon once again picks up the infraction, and we're going to move the ball 5. So as you roam the sidelines in the first half, Tony, did you pick up anything out there?
You know, a lot of good energy, man. I mean, as the day goes on, I see more and more parents rolling in, and everybody's got their coolers, and they're just ready, you know.
A full house backfield. Tyrese under center, he hands it off to his big running back, number 11. And that's Kareem Day. And he's a big fella there. He pounds out the yardage. He's there, Jacobs. Rosedale Jets on the move. Tyrese checks the backfield. Sets the offense. Hands off to Christian, and he's going nowhere this time. There was great penetration by the Bronco defense on that play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. We'll call it 2. My producer, Tyrone Stiff, told me that the Rosedale Jets are an old organization starting back in the 1940s, early 1940s. And they got their name because we're right near Kennedy Airport, and the planes come right overhead. And I've been waving at a few folks as they went by.
We're actually in the flight pattern of the landing and takeoff, man. So.
Absolutely. Jets football, 4th down. Big run off the left side to number 32, and he's got a Seavey nearly brought down. He's still on his feet. Will he go? Another attempt by the Broncos, and no, they don't bring him down. Touchdown! Number 32, Jason Bissett Jr. races, gets the handoff from Tyrese over the left side, cuts to his right, gets around the corner. 2 shoestring attempts by the Bronco defense. He is not stopped, and he runs into the end zone for a touchdown. Jets on the board again, pack on 6.
Yeah, I mean, if you had looked at that run, they ran strong to that right side, and after they tried to grab him by his ankles a couple of times, I seen a slight bit of a limp, but he was still able to push it right through and punch right into the end zone.
Yes, he did. Extra point coming up.
These are the games reputations are built.
The running back barrels through the middle. The extra point is good. That'll make the score. The Rosedale Jets 33, the Seaford Broncos nothing.
I'm Clyde D, and he is
Tony Toon.
And we are YSN, the leader in youth sports coverage. We'll be right back. This is YSN, the world leader in youth sports coverage.
Yo, what up, New York? This is your boy Nerf Braithwaite here with your M&N. You're with Dirty. M&N is the place for updates on all your New York City Council proceedings, dog. Need to know what's up with zoning resolution number 0469-2010? Turn to M&N. Yo, you want city officials? We got city officials. We got Scott Stringer up in this, son. Borough President Scott Stringer. Are you down with the string? Scott Stringer, the rhyme slinger, the crowd bringer.
Back here at Brookville Park, the Jets have a commanding lead in the 3rd quarter here. New quarterback on the center for the Broncos. That's number 20, Antonio Cajanito, excuse me. Nice run up the middle as the Broncos are pounding it out, trying to get back into this contest. We'll call it 7 on that run. 2nd and 3. That's Mr. Kennedy on the run. We'll call it 2-yard gain. We'll call it 3rd and 1. A very makeable 3rd down. So they're going to have 2 downs to get this 1st down, barring any penalties or setbacks. Quarterback keeper.
Rosedale read that all the way. They were on top of that.
But it was enough for a 1st down as big number 20, Antonio Cajanito, was able to push over the left side and pick up a 1st down. And that's what you got to do on a quarterback sneak. When Kennedy's in motion to his right, comes back to the left. There's the snap and run the ball around the right side again. But the Jets are all over that play. 2nd and 12. Go over the left side this time to Kennedy. Nice run by Kennedy. 3rd. There's a pickup of 6 on that play.
And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, the Rosedale Jets 33 and the Seaford Broncos nothing.
I'm Clyde D, and he is
Tony Toon.
And this is YSN, the leader in youth sports coverage. We'll be right back.
Bring out the action hero in you. Fuel up right and get energized. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
But it would be safe to keep your distance until the secret that makes you smile. Hiatus sources say that chicken soup has found their way out of this year. They are returned.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Nice. No. Come on.
Oops.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go. Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy.
Works every time.
Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Every book is an adventure waiting to come to life. Visit new worlds. Encounter new friends. And discover the power of reading. Go to read.gov to read A Princess of Mars, the first novel to feature John Carter. A new world awaits. Read.
Welcome back to Brookville Park. This is Clyde Dowdy, and he is
Tony Toon.
And this is fourth quarter action here in this pony contest. Nassau Suffolk League football. Broncos ball moving from right to left. Antonio's under center, full backfield, hands to Kennedy, tries to get over his left side, stops short of the first down. That'll bring up fourth down. We'll call it 4th and 3. Nice run by big number 56. Number 56, Nicholas Caladera.
The tiniest player on the field right now on the defensive side took him down.
That's the first time he touched the ball today. Pat Kennedy has the ball off to the sideline. Nice little blocking going on. Maybe the offense is starting to click here in the fourth quarter for the Broncos. That's a 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6 here. Ball's on the 29-yard line on the Jets. And a wide open receiver off to the flat, number 35. He's racing for the goal line. Will the Jets get there? He catches him short on the first down on a nice play. The Jets' speed stopped a potential touchdown for the Broncos, but that was a nice looking play as Antonio faked the ball in the backfield and found his receiver off to the right side, and he raced down for a first down and more.
And that receiver was wide open. He was wide open by himself over there. Not one defender on the Rosedale side.
They were all sucked into the middle, T. Goal to goal on the 4-yard line. Let's see if the Broncos can punch it in and get on the board. Hand off to Kennedy, and he gets nowhere. That'll bring up a 2nd and goal. On the sidelines, cheerleaders, the small young people, everybody wants to get in on the action. There's a pitch to the right, and another pass. Will he get there? Oh! Full house backfield. 3rd down. Goal to goal. Number 5, number Kennedy has the ball again, and he's stopped. I don't know why you don't go back to number 56 there, Tony, because he really grinded out some big yardage, and he's a big target, and it's hard to bring down. Antonio keeps it, he flips it, and he puts the ball on the ground, and that's it. That's going to kill that drive. As the opportunity to score fizzles on an option play that was dropped by the running back. The Broncos just had an excellent opportunity to get on the board. Had the ball on that 4-yard line, goal to go, and couldn't punch it in. Tyrese Johnson under center. That was number 26, Justin DeBerry, on the carry. And he picked up about 6 yards and to make it a short 3rd and 1. Tyrese drops back. First down, Jets. Looks over the defense. Drops back. Hands off to the big one. 1st and 10 Jet football, as they just going to play possession football right now. Keep the clock moving. It's Justin DeBerry on the carry. He picked up a good 5 yards on that run. We'll bring up 2nd and 5. The Jets are just grinding it out here. They have everything moving in their direction, T.
Looking at him, man, and diligently pushing up forward, man, and then getting that yardage in. I didn't see a flag.
That was bottled up very quickly by the Bronco defense. Bring up 3rd and 5. Bryce Johnson hands off the ball to number 14, Paul, a guard. He doesn't get very far in that play. That's going to bring up a 4th down. Let's see if the Broncos can stop and get the ball back, try to get on the board. It's been a tough afternoon for the Bronco defense. The snap is on the way. And let's see if he was able to get to that 1st down marker. No, he wasn't. So the Jets will turn the ball over on downs to the Broncos, and the Broncos will go back on offense. So 1st and 10. Broncos near midfield. Just inside the midfield marker on the Jets side. Antonio keeps the ball. Oh, a little bit too far. Tried to get the ball out to Kennedy on a roll to his right side. Motion man to the left. Comes back into the middle. The pitch behind Kennedy. Fumbles on the ground, and it's down by the Broncos. Antonio Cajanito under center. 3rd down and 15. And the ball's on the ground. Recovered by Antonio. It's going to bring up a 4th and 15. At the 50-yard line. And they need to get this 1st down to keep this drive going. They're going to turn the ball back over to the Broncos. Kennedy's in motion to his right. Sets comes back to his left. Into the middle. There's another pass. Antonio keeps it. He puts it down, but he's dragged down. He's still fighting, but the play has been blown dead. That was number 42. Raymond Bond Jr., 007.
And that was the last play of the game. The final score here from Brookfield Park. The Rosedale Jets 33 and the Seaford Broncos nothing. This is YSN, the leader in youth sports coverage.
It's time to join forces. Get energized. And fuel up right. Because starting today, every kid in America has a mission. Bring out the action hero in you. the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, sparkle snack Sunday.
All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday.
Eat well and move a lot.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday.
All the healthy children, all the healthy children.
Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Welcome back here to Brookville Park in Rosedale, Queens. And right now we're going to go to the sideline with Tony Toon and the coach of the Seaford Broncos.
Thanks a lot, Clive. As you see, we're right here on the field talking to, that's right, the Seaford Broncos head coach, Don Allen. Don, you guys took it a little bit on the chin there today. What do you see some of the mistakes were?
I don't know. You know, we have a young team. Out of 21 kids, we have 14 of them 10-year-olds, and they've been the older kid for the last couple of years, and this was a rude awakening for them going against a team that totally outclassed us, played much harder than us. They were very well coached, and there's nothing else to say that, you know, you don't make plays, you don't tackle and block, you're not going to be in many games.
Tell us a little bit about the program and what you guys instill in the young folks when they come to play for you.
Oh, we have a great program in Seaford. I mean, we had 60 kids, 60-plus teams, 60-plus kids. We made 3 teams out of it, which was good, and that obviously takes away from, you know, the talent pool, making, you know, across 3 teams. But they play hard, they come up, they show up. We have any kids that quit, they come out every week. Our program improves every year. We get more and more kids to try out. And we go up to the high school level, right? And our high school team has been undefeated the last couple of years, all ex-Bronco players. So all you want to do is make sure the kids come out every week. They continue to play, get better, want to play. And then as they get older, and then it really counts up in the high school level and stuff like that, you know, they're at the top of their game.
Coach, I want to thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate that. And good luck in the next coming games you got coming up. Okay, you guys are fantastic. Right back to you guys.
Thank you, Tony. On this homecoming weekend, a victorious Rosedale Jets coach is with Tony Toon at midfield. Tony.
Once again, back here, you know, live and direct in Brookville Park, home of the Rosedale Jets, and you guys did a fantastic job. I guess it speaks directly to the coaching, man.
Thank you. All we try to do right here is we just try to teach football. You know, we start at the age of 6, take them all the way up to 13, and that's all it is. It's just teaching, trying to get the kids prepared for the next level.
Now, you had a lot of drives on there, Coach Craig. What was the linchpin for what you guys were doing today?
Well, basically, you know, I try to run a tight formation. You know, just our concentration is 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards is the first down, and that's all we try to do.
Fantastic. Now, with your particular division, what do you instill in these young folks or what have you to keep them coming out?
Well, what we try to do is we try to instill with them the next level of football, the basics. We try to teach the running backs to run, the quarterbacks to do steps and passing the football, the offensive line, the three-point stance, how to block. We're just trying to get them ready for the senior level, which at the senior level, this program continues the same thing, and we just try to get them ready to go to high school.
Great game today, Coach, and I look forward to you guys. What's the record now?
Our record is 3-2.
Doing fantastic. Once again, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, Tony. Another exciting afternoon of football here from Brookville Park as the Rosedale Jets jumped out and stayed ahead of the Seaford Broncos. On behalf of our extending YSN crew, I'm Clyde Dowdy Jr. and he is Tony Toon. Keep it tight. We'll be back next week for another exciting presentation of Youth Sports Network.
This is YSN, the world leader in youth sports coverage.
The Youth Sports Network is produced by One Stop Productions Incorporated. For more information about Rosedale Jets football, go to www.rosedalejets.com or call them at 347-613-2315. For more information about the Youth Sports Network, go to www.youthsportsnetworktv.com. And don't forget to check out our real-time streaming channel, Youth Sports, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at www.youthsportsnetworktv.com.
It's time to join forces. Get energized and fuel up right. Because starting today, every kid in America has a mission. Bring out the action hero in you. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
YSN continues to bring you the best in youth sports coverage, but we need your help. We are looking for donations to help the Youth Sports Network reach its goal of becoming the first 24/7 broadcast and cable network dedicated to youth sports. You can help the Youth Sports Network by donating to the GoFundMe campaign. You can reach the Youth Sports Network GoFundMe page from our website at www.youthsportsnetworktv.com or go directly to our campaign page at www.gofundme.com/Youth Sports Network TV. Your donation dollars will allow us to hire professional instructors for the YSN Outreach Training Program, create jobs and experience for up-and-coming directors, producers, broadcast and production technicians. Help us reach our goals so we may bring you more fresh quality content 24/7. We would like to thank you in advance and keep watching the Youth Sports Network, the worldwide leader in youth sports coverage.